Hi all, let's make everyone's favorite dessert, ice cream. Today we are making ice cream with a unique flavor that almost everyone in India will find special. 2-ingredient Parle G ice cream. We start off with Amul whipping cream and condensed milk. The cream contains about 30% fat and the total volume is 250 ml. High fat is important because it helps keep the ice cream creamy and reduces ice crystals. The instructions say to keep the whipping cream as close to 0 degrees as possible for the best results. And that's exactly what we do. We use about half the amount of condensed milk as the whipping cream, roughly 120 to 150 ml for 250 ml of cream. Fun fact, most no-churn ice creams use a 2:1 ratio of cream to condensed milk. And that's why this method works so well at home without a machine. We place the whipping cream in the fridge overnight so that it's already nice and cold. I also have a casserole filled with ice cubes and a glass bowl, all of which were put in the freezer the night before. The hand mixer beater attachments are also placed in the freezer overnight. Fun fact, chilling the bowl and the beaters help the fat in the cream trap more air, so you get thicker cream faster, perfect for ice cream. I normally do not use salt for my ice cubes. Now I add my cold cream into the chilled glass bowl placed over the ice-filled casserole. It's already a bit solid from being so cold. Stiff peaks form as soon as I beat it, within a minute. Nothing more convenient than that. I add 3/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract and also a little more than a half of the can of condensed milk, about 150 ml, to the mix. Now I beat on very low speed just to get the mix incorporated well without losing too much air. Fun fact, vanilla doesn't just add flavor, it also boosts the perception of sweetness, so you can sometimes use slightly less sugar. At this point, we've created our no-churn ice cream base. Rich, creamy and already smelling amazing. If this simple Parle G ice cream is already bringing back childhood memories for you, hit that subscribe button right now. I'm working on more Indian style ice cream flavors and your support helps me keep creating these nostalgic recipes just for you. Next, I transfer the mix to my plastic ice cream container. This container has also been frozen overnight in my freezer. After about 1 hour in the freezer, I take it out, roll my ice cream gently and add crushed Parle G biscuit powder to it. I add about 3 biscuits of Parle G. Fun fact, Parle G was launched in 1939 and became one of the world's best-selling biscuits. So literally, you are eating a piece of Indian history in this ice cream. I fold in the ice cream with my spatula. My spatula has also been frozen overnight. I make sure that there is little heat coming into my ice cream as possible so that the texture stays smooth. Fun fact, every time ice cream melts and refreezes, it forms bigger ice crystals. That's why keeping everything cold gives you that parlor style creamy texture at home. Now once everything is mixed well, I freeze the ice cream for about 8 hours. This is my final result. You can see that some people were a bit impatient and some scoops have already been stolen from the tub. But nonetheless, we have perfectly smooth, scoopable ice cream without any ice crystals. I don't know about you, but if there are ice crystals in my ice cream, then I don't consider it ice cream at all. I consider it something else. Fun fact, commercial ice cream is churned continuously while freezing. Our whipped cream method is a clever shortcut that mimics this process at home. And there we have it, perfectly scoopable Parle G ice cream that disappears within minutes. My next ice cream flavor will be out shortly. If this reminded you of dipping Parle G into hot chai as a kid or sharing a biscuit packet with family, please do subscribe so you get notified as soon as the next flavor is out. Like, share and subscribe to see more of my videos. It really supports my channel and helps me bringing more ice cream experiments, food travel and DIY projects straight to you. Your one click on subscribe turns simple recipes like this into a whole journey we can share together.